Hello everyone, welcome to the final AOR qualifying. So as you see then, it is Brazil into Lagos, and as I said, my final qualifying. I didn't really know it at the time, but this is my last ever proper race for AOR. I say proper because I will come back. I plan to do one recently, not come back properly, just do one-off races. Doing one next Sunday, in fact, at Singapore, and so I don't quite say it's my last race ever, but it pretty much is. And I'll show you this, loading my setup and things, including the fuel, because then someone mentioned on TeamSpeak, 100% rain in race. There we go, you can see it there. 100% chance of rain in the race, which usually means wet tyres for the entire race. So, high wing angle. That's generally what works in this game, high wing angle. I'm just having a good think now, 11.9. And I'll have a real quick flick through the setup just to not check it, more to think. Do I want to change anything else? Do I want to go to track? No. Change my mind last second, go back in. I just want to make sure I get this right. 100% rain in the race. So what should I change for wet weather? There we go, putting it back to 11 rear wing. So 11 wing now, and the same the rest is the standard dry setup. So yeah, a good. That was it. I left that in because I found that quite interesting. My thought train while I was doing it. Obviously, I wanted to put higher wings for the race if it's 100%, but that will sacrifice Qualy, bone dry Qualy, so the pace won't be so good in Qualy. You see my PB at the top there? Well, that's kind of irrelevant now because I've got 11 wings. I was running 1-1 before, so it's a big difference. So expecting this final sector with such a long straight to be a lot slower, but the middle sector should be faster since it's pretty much all corners. The first sector, probably so. We'll have a look. But anyway, the rev limiter is way too short, isn't it? There could have done with adjusting the gears as well. I didn't think of that. All over the curb there though, and again, very wide there. So very poor first corner. Still trying to get used to this extra grip with these wings, but of course better brake later. But slower straight line speed, so it's quite different really compared to what I practiced. And you see that long way off, half a second off in fact, first sector. Long way off, so hopefully we can still have a decent middle sector to kind of make up for it. But really poor first sector. Getting a lot of speed through here. High speed stuff. And like I said, I'm definitely sacrificing Qualy, but hoping for a half decent grid spot. And hopefully I should have good pace in the race. Assuming no one else has done the same, of course. And judging on how quick people went out, you see that someone's already crossed the line. In fact, quite a few people have already crossed the line, so I was definitely one of the last. And that was a decent final corner. I'm normally very poor at that, but that was pretty much on it. And I'm actually up, 10th and a half up on pole at the moment, so it's looking good. But this final sector is my weakest, so I might not be able to keep it as I get to the line. Let's have a look. So my PB was a 8.5. The rest is open now. It is a 9.4 then, so almost a second off my PB, but that's no surprise. But just 16 thousandths rather off of pole there. But there's been a few better pole laps been put in. And well, only slightly better actually, so 0.3 is now pole. Oh, Granny does a 0.9, 8.9, so I'm about half a second off pole now. Come in, put a brand new set of boots on it, and we're going back out again, hoping to improve the time. Like I said, unfortunately, I've done the rev limiter all wrong, the gearing all wrong. And that was better, that was nice, right on the apex there. Pretty much full throttle through there, I believe, as well. That was good. That was very good. A lot better. I should see quite a big improvement now at the end of this first sector. Through the gears again. These gear ratios need to be so much shorter. And 2.5 tenths up then. So quite a long way up. Still quite a way off my sector 1 PB. But that was, of course, with lower wings. So difficult to compare. But that was a much better first sector. So we might even be able to get into the 9s, into the 8s. Sorry if we have a decent sector. It looks like, was that Mini? Someone gets out of the way nicely for me. And this is a pretty good lap so far. And this is the sector where I should gain. I should hopefully be purple fast of anyone in the middle sector, but Jack first has set a better time, 0.7, so I'm quite a long way off pole now. I wouldn't imagine I could be able to get that sort of pace out of it. But we'll see. And I'm purple though. I'm still purple final sector, so I just need to try and not lose too much. But a bit of a poor final corner there as well, unfortunately. But nearly 3 tenths up I was, so I doubt I'll be able to get into the 8s now with that poor final. I'm just stealing a bit of slipstream off Granny there as he comes to the pits, and the time is a 0.1 then. So that moves me up to P3, but still nearly 4 tenths off pole. So I'm losing all that in the final sector. Well, let's have a look right now. So there's my sector times then, as it stands at the moment. And, well, there we go. I can compare to Jack first now. Oh, and Fat first. So first sector, not too bad. Similar times. Middle sector, I am up. I'm beating the middle sector, but final sector, look at that. Losing 2 tenths in the final sector alone. That's a lot of time, isn't it? A lot of time. So hopefully, I can improve that. And Marco just popped into pole as well with a 0.6 there. And a 0.7 final sector, so I'm a long way off, but we've got one more lap now to absolutely try and do our best and nail a good lap, and we're down in P5 at the moment. It's not ideal, even with our wet weather setup for the race. We still want to be a bit higher than that if we can. Using my curves now. It's always best to use curves as late as possible, because it's such a long straight. You can use it before the start finish line, all of it. So come on, braking very late. A little bit too late. I've missed my apex though. Got on throttle very early though. Bit of a cut there. Wasn't the end of the world. Went in too deep anyway, so I wouldn't imagine this sector is going to be up. I'll have a look when we get to the end here. And there we are. No, 300's down then, unfortunately. And pretty decent first corner there. Sorry, first corner of the sector there. Into the high-speed section now. Quick shift down to 5th. Back hard on the throttle. That was a nice line through there. As the car just head. Hopefully he gets out of the way nicely, does he? Yes, dives off the track. Staying first this time, trying to get better rotation on the car. And it's been a decent middle sector so far. I could well be up come the end of the sector. A little bit wide there, but not the end of the world. This should be up now. That was a good middle sector. And what is it? Let's have a look. It's actually purple. Best I've ever done in the middle sector. Just over 10th up. Oh, run completely off the track though. And I will carry on, but that would have lost me a lot of time. So I won't be a 10th up now. If I can improve the time, then that'd be good. Just so I've got brand new tyres, just in case the start of the race is dry, but I doubt it will be. And let's have a look. Can I improve my time? I can, just about. And 0.118 in the end, so only a couple of hundredths up. So not a lot, but just a little bit. Well, there we go then. P5 it is for the race. And Granny managed to get up ahead one of the first there, but Jack first took pole with a 0.6. And like I said, we've got a full wet setup though for the race tomorrow, so we should be a lot more competitive then for my final ever competitive AOR race. That'll be tomorrow, and I thank you for watching. Bye bye.